explain what I did? Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, cause I know my power, and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you
start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad?
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards.
What's both to a guy with a plan? I just want to kick it, that's all I ask. Like,
start your week by installing your game plan.
Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Oh, look at the juke. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. A first down throw for Mayfield. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. I go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Probably can soon.
He may try and run, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can
Everyone
withstand them here. Look, they
stream,
gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there.
Go
they
in
keep
chat
doing that
and say,
in the 4th quarter.
I am
that's
irrelevant. I mean, relevant.
The offense set to take the field here as they have
you're at the 1 yard line, Daniel.
Of this first quarter.
Better not get a safety.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Now gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, both teams practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on the...
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
A safety.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete to Odell Beckham Jr.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner, and he's given us no reason to change our mind. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
23 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Browns have taken the lead. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He's going to look deep now for Landry, and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play.
First down, Cleveland.
Mayfield on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And once again, the Browns are back in front. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they give this time to the tailback. And from the 25, they work the
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Mayfield tosses one complete to Landry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down, Brown.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Space to maneuver at the 40. And running with power here. And finally brought down at the 43. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
First down.
He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Chuck Clark. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
6-yard line.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Browns 24.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Hands it off out of the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Going deep here for Landry. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Fights through, and now a crease. And all the way in. Touchdown. touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to
A
number
great
17.
effort there.
Touchdown,
37 yards.
Performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this,
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
that's a really nice job by them picking up.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. And he'll give it here to his running back. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up second.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
The ball carrier. A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mayfield. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you. So for the Browns, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll start your week by installing your game plan.
Tonight, from the stadium in Cleveland.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. And to give this time to the tailback. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization, general manager.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
17, the ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook.
And look at this, another fake. And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
From the 27, Mayfield. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Brandon, I won't go overboard here, but it looks like he's off to another nice start after what he did last week when he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And obviously a great start to the season, doing it in week 1. He's one of those guys we maybe had pegged for a big year, showing out so far.
You did say that to me in preseason. Looks like you're on target.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We're on 31 yards there and a first down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Nice move at the 40. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can.
At the Bengals.
Flush to his right. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Baker
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Darren Lee on the
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that.
31-yard line.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Right back to him on first down. And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And bulldozing his way through. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
I know we all...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I'm going to come back to you.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Complete to number 7.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
30-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mayfield with it once more.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
It's 4th down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Seibert's kick is good. And with a little more than a minute to go. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that.
Now Burrow loses the football, and I think the Browns got it. They did.
Baker Mayfield sacked.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football, but this couldn't be much worse, could it?
No.
This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T form. They're already in field goal range here late in the 4th now.
Yeah, warm up the kicker. Just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Get there.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. With time running out, and the Browns have taken the lead.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
So Burrow and the Bengals down by 7, 23 seconds to go. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A final shot now for Burrow. And it's caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to
So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So